There's a lot of electricity in the stands. Fans are packed in. And the best thing you can say about this, it just feels like Major League Baseball. And that's to MLB's credit and the attitude, I would say, of these two teams. They started with DJ LeMahieu, their MVP so far. Aaron Judge, Gary Sanchez, what a year he's had with the power. 6'5", 205. He is 30 years old, and he is a guy that year in and year out, John, gives. Fired that first pitch strike coming into this game. He said, I'm grateful to make history with this first pitch. It was a strike, but now he gives up a hit into right. DJ LeMahieu has hit now in 13 straight, and for a guy who won a batting title with the Rockies, he skies one into center, and how far will it carry, and can anybody see it? It is Bradley making the grab, and that was anything but routine. Baseball fans here than people thought would be here. Runner is going on ball 4, up and in, and it's 2 on 1 out. Big difference here, so don't stop running. Here's a 2-1 pitch, and that's ripped into left field. Voit has delivered for the Yankees. LeMahieu digs around third. Going to second is Sanchez into third, and at second with a double for an RBI is Luke Voit, as he's put the Yankees on top here in London, 1-0.
Home runs making them doubly tough.
Here's one into right center field. It's going to get down and score a couple. Gregorius has delivered for New York. He is content with a 2-run double. 3-0 Yankees here in the first. Here is a 2-2, and that's down the left field line. Going to get down and score Gregorius to make it 4-0. Ball gets away from Benintendi. An RBI double either way, and the Yankees pile it on here in the first inning. And they've seen now 33 pitches, and they see one launched. Back into right and gone. Aaron Hicks. The first MLB home run in Europe. And here on the 29th of June, 2019, he takes the trip, and the Yankees lead by 6. That's it for Rick Porcello as they continue to add to their major league record. And Colton Brewer takes over here in the first inning.
Ups. Take them away from that.
Here's ball 4, so with a walk and a homer, no strikeouts. Here's the next to Gardner, and we'll see what Brewer does with it to first.
And the delay he's had before he throws his first pitch.
3-2 pitch, strike 3 called. And everybody gets to take a little break.
He's had another great year. Not a lot of run support. Record 5-5, but he has pitched really well all year.
Like Betts wanted to call timeout. Instead, he lines a base hit into left. Mookie is on to start the night for Boston. What you know about Betts? In steps Rafael Devers. Xander Bogaerts hits third. He's been red hot. J.D. Martinez, Andrew Benintendi.
Every game, it seems like.
Devers hits a rocket pass Voit at first. Trickles into foul ground. Flying around third is Betts. You want action? We got action. 6-1. Falling behind Bogaerts. And he puts on Xander Bogaerts with a walk. First and second, nobody out. 3-2 to J.D. Martinez. Bases are loaded. Another 0-2. And a pop-up a mile high on the infield. Infield fly rule in effect. Gregorius hauls it in. 1 out. Lead for the Yankees. That's in the air to right. Judge is back and there to grab it. Tagging and scoring is Devers. And it's 6-2 on a sac fly to right by Vasquez. Right side, base hit. Here comes Bogaerts. No play. 6-3 game here in the first. 2-2. Fly ball into center. Back at the wall. This game is tied. A high five for the cocktail vendor and an early exit for the Yankees starter.
Wow, he got the 2 strikes, didn't make the put away pitch. Neither guy did. That's why we're having relievers the rest of this game.
The window now. That's into right for a base hit. And now each side will send 10 men to the plate.
It's really improbable.
Left side should end the inning. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the second. London, here we come.
Umpire his job just got harder. And what I mean by that is Stephen Wright, coming back from being suspended, throws a knuckleball.
It's a 2-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit into left center field, and Benintendi goes over to cut it off. How long do these games usually go?
How many runs do they usually score?
That is strike 3 as Vasquez does a great job.
Could vanish from the game.
That's ripped into left field. Voit 2 for 2.
Continues for the Yankees. The Red Sox very capable of hitting home runs.
Might be 2. Good play. Nice pick. Throw to first for the double play. And a great effort by Xander Bogaerts.
22.
And just rolls the wrists and shoots that one into right past Judge. And a double to start the second. His second double of the game. From Green. Right side wide open, base hit. Digging is Devers, and they hold him because of that throwing arm of Judge in right. And it's first and third, 1 out. First and third, 2 out.
And that's a great example of what I'm talking about. Second, you don't ever want it to happen, but you got time to rebound.
Should end the inning. Gregorius stays down on it. And a good job by Chad Green to get into and out of trouble.
I was calm as could be. No, I was a little I had some butterflies too. It was cool though.
Aaron, thanks a lot.
The ball will knuckle, and that's exactly what it did to Bradley.
That's smoked into left for a 2-out single by Gleyber Torres. Gardner hits one into right field. Back at the wall. It is gone. Yankees back on top 8-6 on a 2-run shot by Brett Gardner.
And see, the guys that don't have the biggest swings are the ones that I think will handle the knuckleball the best.
DJ LeMahieu. Another hit to right. He's 2 out of 3. Came in. That's to third. Tough pickup. Good pickup. And the out is made. Devers has gotten so much better over there.
You know, the injuries to their rotation, the Yankees.
That's into left. Gardner back to grab it. 1 out.
That's where temperatures normally don't get in this region.
That's a good piece of hitting by Bradley. It's a line drive into left, and he keeps this third inning alive. Remember, in the top of this inning, the first 2 were retired. He's third inning. 3-2 pitch. Runner will go. And struck him out. Mookie didn't agree. But a strikeout by David Hale of.
How you guys doing?
We're doing well. How's everything going down there? That's how's that dugout, by the way, that they had to build? Luke Voit, cleanup hitter for the Yankees, and he sends one into center field.
Get up, ball.
Back is Bradley. It is off the wall. And Voit will dig into second with a leadoff double. Hey, is ready. And he gets a big swing and miss for out number 1. Sprint a moment ago. There's a base hit into left. Voit will be held. If it was the freeze, they would have sent him. And the bases are loaded with 2 out. Runners will take off. And that'll force home the 9th run of the game for the Yankees on a bases loaded walk and an RBI for Brett Gardner.
From a starter to reliever.
That is fair down the line, and these guys can run for days. 3 runs are going to score. LeMahieu into second, and the Yankees break it open for the 2nd time. Bases clearing, 2 out double.
Hasn't shown that yet in this inning. It's been a long inning for him.
That's well hit to right, up and out. Judge 14-6 with a 2-run shot. Strikeout ends the inning. But another huge frame. 6 runs.
2 years to be able to be part of baseball here in London.
Bogart shoots it into right. A 1-out base hit by Xander on base for the 2nd time in the game.
The other thing I was intrigued, you never know, right?
1 on, 1 out, nothing, and 1 the count. Little flare caught by Gregorius. And that's out number 2.
The Yankees again have created some space and less stress for the bullpen.
Back by Benintendi, and now the 0-1 by Cortez has popped up. On the infield, foul ground. LeMahieu sends this game.
Well, no brain, no headache.
Here's one into left center. Voit has got 4 hits and hurt himself. Safe with a double, but he hangs his head. Looked like a leg injury.
And for precaution, they're going to take him out of the game. You hope it's cramps. You just hope it's just everything that led up to this game and just the fact that he's been on the bases a lot.
Runner at second, nobody out, and somehow Gregorius got out of the way, and it skips back to the backstop, which sends Urshela to third in this game. We're only in the 5th. 8-run lead, and that's up the middle for another run for the Yankees, and another RBI for Didi Gregorius. As a strikeout is out number 1 of this 5th inning. That I look at the lineups of the 2 leagues and I think,
for a pitcher your whole life like me, you start playing different games with the scoreboard. It's 2-6-1. The next one you would play.
Here's one into left center. That's going to get down. Another hit. Bradley cuts it off.
2-6-1, Madagascar.
That gets away from Vasquez. Man, he's had a long night. And the runners advance to 2nd and 3rd.
I'll botch that. So the 6-9 area code is.
That's strike 3 for out number 2. And Gardner wants to be the first guy thrown out of a game in Europe.
Didi being out.
Another hit from LeMahieu. Through the left side, 1 run scores. Here comes another. 2 more runs, and it's 16-6. Gregorius.
How to just get a hold of people.
Here's a 3-1 pitch to Judge, and a fly ball into right for Mookie Betts. We showed you the majority of the race, but here's the end of it. Freddie Mercury.
They covered every measure.
1 ball, 1 strike out in front of the plate. Sanchez, that's a nice play.
Even though Texas having a great year.
There's a chopper to Didi, and Gregorius makes a nice play. And it's a 1-2-3 frame to slow this steamroller down a little bit until you make one revolution and you step off.
Yeah.
Ooh, whoa! My. How in the world, as Urshela hits a laser back to Brazier, did he make that catch? And thank God he did.
Turning double plays, but didn't have the arm strength.
Slapped into left center. Bradley coming on, and he's good. And Brazier turns in a 1-2-3 inning in that series, presented by Tide. We're in the east end of London as Jackie Bradley Jr. skies one into left at the wall. It's gone. And the Red Sox fans have a chance to cheer, and Jackie Bradley Jr., who's been hot since the calendar turned to June, has his 9th home run of the year and 3rd hit of the night. Oh, you didn't get it off Twitter.
No.
2-2. Got him on the outside corner, and Mookie Betts has been upset with 2 strike 3 calls in this game. Rangers and where the Cowboys play at AT&T.
No.
Troy Aikman, restaurateur.
Wow. Did not know that.
How about that? Is a right-hander who's been out with the bat back. Hector Velasquez, pinch hitter type, back this week coming up as a swing and a miss for a strikeout. Starts this 7th inning.
He's been on, and he's had a lot of dominant games in that stretch. Just hasn't won them.
Back-to-back strikeouts. Welcome back, Hector Velasquez. 2 out.
Of success, if you're going to have one, is throw a left-handed pitcher at him.
That's strike 3 over the inside corner, and we've seen Cortez quick pitch and now slow pitch. Only bench player left for Alex Cora is Eduardo Nunez. That's down the right field line. Long run, and Tauchman diving catch just into the ball game. Shaking out that right hand on a brilliant grab. What a jump he got.
Yeah, great catch. Looks like he might have got a little turf burn as his hand kind of goes down. There's some stress there.
Oh my gosh. That is into left center field. Good piece of hitting by Vasquez. Count in his favor. And Christian Vasquez, who has a sac fly for an RBI now, his first average under 200. Left side and off the glove of Urshela. And a base hit. Over Philly. Here's a high fly ball into left center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. More fireworks in London. And again, it's Michael Chavis with a 3-run home run. Having a jolly good time here in Great Britain. Bobby Canely gets loose, the right-hander. Hard hit, base hit. How about Jackie Bradley Jr. 4 for 4? And that'll be it for Nestor Cortez. Deals with Mookie Betts, 1 on, 2 out, and there are the numbers for Canely. 37th appearance of the year. None of them were close.
It's possible leading into tomorrow's game.
That gets away. The runners move up to the big club on June 8th. That is a diving stop by Gregorius. Base hit. Inning continues. A run scores.
Wow, what a play by Didi. The Yankees are going to want to maybe take a look at it, or at least ponder the thought of looking at it.
Runner goes. Ball 4. In to score Betts. And the Red Sox are 1 run closer. And that's it for Canely facing Adam Ottavino. And he could make it a 2-run game.
Yeah, Ottavino is tough on right-handers. Throws across.
That's into right field. 1 run scores. Going over to third and running gingerly and maybe injured is Bogaerts. And it's a 4-run game with second and third on an RBI double by J.D. Martinez, but they're going to have to check on the terrific shortstop Bogaerts. No Benintendi. Instead, it's Travis, and we'll see if this stays in play, and it will. And the inning is over. And hits Velasquez, who shakes it off and gets to the bag. What a play. He got hit by that ball in the leg. 17-10. So the Yankees have matched or outscored the Giants. And the game has had as many or more runs. Baseball. Here's a 1-2. Leon chops it to a wide open third base spot. And that thing just beat the shift. Here we go. 2 on, 1 out.
And here comes Brett because his ball moves so much. He gets 1 strike on the hitter. That's the goal. And then he starts.
2 on, 1 out. Right side. Can they turn 2? Out at second and out at first. Although we may have another look at that. Bradley immediately said he was safe.
So we get a chance at our first replay. And that's going to be a quick one.
The replay system, by the way, is here. It's out in the parking lot. And maybe we ought to have a traveling replay system. That was quick. And he does to bring up the tying run. We got to say it.
What'd you say? Say it one more time.
Chopped. Urshela got him to end the inning. Marcus Walden, the right-hander, is in for the 33rd time for the Red Sox, as the Red Sox have now stranded 8. Here's one into left center field, back and down to the wall. Urshela with a 1-out double, and that right side and right at Hernandez off the bat of Gregorius. 2 down. The 6th active player for this series. That strikeout sends this game into the bottom of the 9th. Race was won by Freddie Mercury earlier in the game, and Aroldis Chapman tries to nail this thing down for the Yankees. Broken bat. 2 hops. Urshela 1 out. Martinez tonight been on base 3 times. RBI double his last time, and now he's on with a 1-out single in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, he's starting to heat up. He's starting to look that he had last year when he single-handedly.
Hard hit. What a play. Gregorius out. Bare hand. Game over. What a play between Gregorius and Torres. And fireworks light the sky above London Stadium as the Yankees win it 17-13.